Let's see. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Take two. We're going to try again and see if we can get the lips to match the face. I find it very irritating when I'm trying to join in on a live and the lips don't match the face. It drives me crazy. So if somebody could let me know, I know I had a few moderators kicking around, I would appreciate it while I fold my laundry. My bar bra rags. How are the lips? Are they matching the face? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming back in. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I shut off a couple more items. I just shut off. Am I better, Chloe? Thank you. Good. I shut off, I'm in Carl's bar. So this is my bar space. I just finished filming Saturday, and I thought we'd do a Saturday live. I want to try to do that once in a while. I'm done filming it. I'm all set up here. I took out a couple of extra boxes, and we can just do a Saturday live. So I don't usually do lives in this space. And my router, I don't know if it's a router, but my thing is right over there. I can see it. So I'm I don't have to run around and shut off all my Wi-Fi. Apparently I do, because it didn't like it. It's better, Stephanie, thank you. And I see your little moderating tag. So yay, I did it. I don't know what I did. I tried before. So welcome, my friend. And here's Betsy this afternoon. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad that the littles are able to watch some of my content. So as a matter of fact, I just did some filming today, and I went to use a song. I forget what the song was, if you want to know the truth. I'm going to post it tonight, but I went to add a song, and I'm glad that I listened to it through again, because I just quickly added the song and just shortened it and put it where I needed to be. And then when I actually watched the entire video again, toward the end of that little song segment that I chose, it did say the F word. So I would feel horrible because I know how many littles watch my content. So I'm very careful to keep it PG. And I picked out this song that I didn't think had any swear words in it, and apparently it did. And I'm also bouncing a little bit right here. Okay, so this is going to be new. I don't normally live in here. So we will try a Saturday live in here. But, because everything's here. So it just makes it easy. I just filmed, this Saturday, and I'm okay, well, I'm done filming for the day. I always do my alcohol last. Whether it's an Ask Crack Shot Glass video or a Saturday video. I'll film a couple of opening videos or a shopping video. Then I come home, I film with alcohol, and then I'm done for the day. I don't film after I've had a shot of alcohol. But apparently I go live because I just barely filmed Saturday and had a shot of delicious alcohol. I won't tell you what it is at all because that'll ruin the surprise. And I won't tell you which states because that'll ruin the surprise. But that is all done and ready to be, shared on Saturday. But I thought it's all here. If the wiggling bothers me and I don't know, the dogs keep barking right outside this window and husband comes home and doors are slamming and stuff, I will probably try this again in my live space. I have a quiet space at the end of the house that I set up for lives intentionally. I can grab a few items and just head down there. So I'm not wiggling and stuff too much. Ooh, that is fun. That is very kind, Victoria. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching it. I sure do. So good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic week. So all day long, until I just joined this live and had to leave because when the lips don't match the face, the sound doesn't, it drives me insane. So I came out and shut off a few more items and came back in again. I hope TikTok sees that and wonders why I go out and in, usually twice every live I do. It's because my audio doesn't match my face, TikTok. So if you could look into that, I'd appreciate it. But, what was I saying? Oh, so I filmed so much on Monday, and then I had another day of filming. And so I'm okay, it's Tuesday. I got to get up and film. No, today's Wednesday, apparently. I just realized because the moderators were kind enough to say, Ursula, it's Wednesday. So I thought it was Tuesday all day until about 20 minutes ago. Actually, Tuesday, I took off from filming, and I had some, housework done, and I had a lunch date with my chaotic coordinator and did a couple other things, a couple of errands and things. So that's why I think it's Tuesday. But anyways, it is Wednesday today, everyone. Hi to Ava. Hi there, Ava. The movie I was in, Jen, If I Could Ride. If you look on my page, you'll see titles. If you just scroll, I do my best to really title everything. And if you just scroll, it will say If I Could Ride. And then a couple of days later, no, that's not true. Maybe about a week later, I posted what channels it's available on as well. So I did have a fantastic Mother's Day. Oh, thank you so much, Caitlin. I appreciate you watching. So Hi there. Hi. I'm usually live on Sunday mornings. We hang out. We sort of get ready together usually, but we get our sparkle on. You know, we talk and we share and books and movies and favorite products and pick out earrings and toppers together and sort of plan our day and self-care oracle cards and unboxings. And at 11 o'clock on Sundays, I do open items for the kiddos. So precisely at 11, my moderators are fantastic, and they will remind me if I get too chatty that it's almost 11 o'clock. So at 11, I at least open a handful of blind balls, and then, you know, most Sundays I actually open a little something else. So, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know. They're actually RI Girl in Southern World. They're actually 3-liter soda bottles, which I did not know. I think a couple of times I said 2-liter soda bottle. But as I was doing a little bit of research, they're actually 3-liter soda bottles. And I'm also now addicted to those Bitty Pops. Bitty Pops? Yeah. So anyways, I did create an extra opening video this week. I had a shopping video that I could have posted, but I'm always just sort of torn. So I am posting an extra opening video tonight. And then, of course, Thursdays is Ask Cracks, and then Friday's opening, Saturdays is Saturday, Sunday is now Funko Day till we run out of items. And then on Monday, it's usually an opening video or a shopping video. And on Tuesday, it's, you know, the soda can. I like to have a little bit of a schedule, especially if the littles are, you know, tuning in. They know whether or not they have a new video for the night if they like to watch the opening stuff. So I do not have a garden, but I do have a son that uses my yard for his garden. So can I look out my window and see the beginnings of a garden? Yes, I can. Do I have anything to do with it? No. No, I don't, which is fabulous. I don't like bugs. I'm not crazy about being outside, I'm going to be honest. So good afternoon. Good afternoon. I usually live, Emily, on Sunday mornings, and then I have decided, if you saw the Saturday video, we have so many Saturday boxes. I counted, and then I used the bag, and then I got another one, so honestly, I'm not sure. But we have the low 30s, but we have like 32 or 33 black boxes. And I figure if there's about 5 in each right now, which is probably on the low end. You know, a lot of them people sent in, 10 or 12 nips. But if there's 5 left in each, and there's 30-something boxes, and I do one Saturday a week, I figured it out, and it will take me 18 months to consume all of this alcohol, which is actually a good thing because it's a lot of alcohol. But I thought, that's not fun for people. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to see their state and if they sent them in. So I'm going to try, when I'm done filming Saturday, which of course will be the end of my filming day for me because it involves alcohol, but when I'm done filming Saturday to just, like I just barely finished. I put my hair up, I had my hair down, I was hot. So I literally grabbed 2 boxes that I had off to the side. I put my hair up and I hit, live. So it won't be long. It's the kind of thing I'll chat for just a little bit and stuff, give people time to join in if they want to, and, probably a half an hour total. Because when we go live on Sundays, we do hang out together for a couple of hours usually, so. Ooh, Oklahoma. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching, my friend. So, and thanks for that rose. I see that. I appreciate it. So this Saturday is fun. We did get another new donation. So far this week I have filmed. On Monday I filmed I did that last. So on Monday I filmed Friday's Let's Open Something video, and Sunday's Funko Day, and this Thursday's Ask Crack Shot Glass video. Then Tuesday, which I thought was today, but we aren't going to go backwards. Then Tuesday, I ended up having the day, which was fantastic. I had, lunch with my husband. I took off, lunch with my chaotic coordinator. And then took off, did a couple of errands, did some shopping, a little organizing. Did I go to the post office? Anyways, it was a very, very busy day. And then I had a couple of other appointments, called and made some appointments. It was that kind of a day where I just looked at my list and I started at the top. And then today I woke up and had a couple of quick errands, came home, and I just created an extra opening video for tonight. I decided to do that instead of a shopping video. And then I created Saturday, and then I also created Funko Soda Can, which will be next, Monday or Tuesday. But I don't like to create normally and then post. It makes me nervous. It gives me a chance to edit it and work on it and stuff for a touch. So Hey there, Dylan. I see that you're here, my friend. My husband and I are the same age. We're both 51. So we're about 6 weeks apart. We graduated high school together, a year apart. We went to the same high school. He is the end of the summer and I'm fall. So it's the kind of thing where we just missed each other, you know what I mean, so to speak. So he made it into kindergarten and I didn't. It was that kind of a thing. So, hey there, friends. It's so great to see everybody. Oh, I appreciate that, Holly. It's not necessary, my friend. I'm just so pleased that you're here. I'm so glad everybody can sort of join in. I didn't know. You know, it's rough. And if I do this Saturday live thing, it may be in my other live space because I can already tell you things are wiggling and it's going to drive me crazy. So it might be in my other live space. And then I don't know. I don't know which day I'm going to make Saturday. It's either going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I don't know what time I'm going to be done filming. So it's going to be completely random. So random I can't even, like, sometimes I make a story, you know, and say I'm going live to open blind balls. I'm not even making a story. So it's that kind of thing. Because of you, I'm buying earrings from Temu. Is it Temu? Oh, that's fantastic. Ooh, that's fun, my friend. Okay, so I do want to mention a couple of things, and then we're going to Saturday together is what we're going to do, and we're going to hope for the best, because, you know, shitty shots in the middle of a Wednesday hanging out with a few hundred friends, it's rough, but it's what we do. So I do have a personal account. I like to mention that in case I have new faces today, because, you know, sometimes the Wednesday crew is, I guess, different than the Sunday crew. So I do have a personal page. People will sometimes ask me, you know, can we see your earrings or the shelf that I have in back of me with all the Funko goodies on it. I show my fish tank, my Great Danes. We go to the library together. You know, yesterday we went to the library and picked out a new book. Tonight I think I'm going to post. I got my nails done yesterday. So, and it actually has a little bit of a TJ Maxx haul in it. I did end up going to TJ Maxx and I was able to just show that quickly in the car. But that's personal. Here is my work page. Everything that you see on this page is actually work. Hopefully it doesn't appear that way. I don't want it to look like work because I know I'm having fun. So I just hope it looks like fun content to join in. But it is actually all work. So my personal page does tours and fish tank and Great Danes and lip syncs for fun and, you know, just that kind of chaos and audios and, you know, sometimes I'll do the little one-liner jokes in case somebody's looking for a lip sync to do. So that is Three Sons, the same exact handle, .uncensored. So you'll find personal information there. I do have a few earring tour videos on there. I do have to make another one because I just built a couple new earring trees. So I do need to do an update. I have an update with some beautiful earrings. So anyways, that is threesons.uncensored is where I post all of my personal, short, fun, lip-syncy tour type content. That's the word I'm looking for, content. So look at you, Stephanie Sigmund, my new moderating friend. I appreciate that. Oh, I see you, Michelle. I appreciate that subscription. Hi there, my friend. I'm so glad to see some faces. I didn't know if anybody would be able to join in the middle of the day, so... Talk about your bitch Christmas tree ornament, Brenna Lee. Exactly. Personal stories as well. So the fact that I have the word bitch on my Christmas tree every year. So I have 3 sons. They are 24, 25, and 28 and a half. So, hey there, Amber. It's great to see you, my moderating friend. So, hi. I have been on for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. I will not be, this is not my standard live. That's Sunday mornings. I start between 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time. It's get ready with me, you know, pick out some toppers with me, some earrings with me, maybe some makeup, self-care oracle cards for our week. You know, everything from favorite books to favorite movies, unboxings. So sometimes people like to join in on Sundays because they like to see like what blind balls we've received from what state or what things to open from which state, you know, that kind of fun stuff. So there's that. And then at 11 o'clock, we do always open a handful of things at least. The littles will join in at about 11. You see the numbers go from, you know, the 100 of us that hang out up to 1,000. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean? Because all the littles are like, it's 11 o'clock. Miss Ursula's opening something. So that is on Sunday mornings. So I will not be opening anything ever with alcohol. I don't want to possibly encourage a kiddo, you know, to join in on Wednesday afternoons or Thursday afternoons with the Ass Crack shot glass experience because I also throw some blind balls in there. So this will definitely be chat for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and then we're going to do It's Ass Crack Saturday on a Wednesday. So we're going to do that. And I do know the 2 states. I had to peek because when I was creating the Saturday video, I did tell people next I get to go live. And so I had these close by. So I did peek and I announced it in Saturday's video. But of course, if you see Saturday's video, this has already gone by. So I thought it was Tuesday. I mean, I started this off thinking it was Tuesday. So it is what it is at this point. But I appreciate that. That's great. Look at all these friendly faces. Oh, someone else from New Hampshire. That's fantastic. A little drinking, a little day drinking, Michelle. You know me, my friend. I just got done. I did an extra Let's Open Something video, which I'm going to post tonight. And then I had to create Funko soda can video. Can't say anything about it. I don't want to give away any surprises. And then I just filmed Saturday. So I'm sitting here. I'm still all dressed. I put my hair up because it did get hot, you know, after having a shot from those 2 states. And then I thought, I'm just going to hit live and see if anybody can make it. So that's fantastic. We even have a friend from Israel. Isn't that fun? Yes, the day drinking will begin and end here. If you see Saturday's video too, like this coming Saturday, I poured it a little shallow because I knew I was going to be doing another shot here. I still have work to do. So I'm done filming, but I still have a lot of editing to do. I have some voiceover work I need to actually redo. I have 3 important emails today that I should return about, you know, content creation and things like that. I thought there was one more thing today, but I have my list downstairs. So I'm not done working. I'm done filming. So thought about doing kids bracelets. Well, what I do, Victoria, is if you ever have any special requests, you know, some people want blue maybe in honor of their mother, or, you know, they have a 5-year-old who loves to watch the opening things and loves turtles, you know, that kind of stuff. If you send me a message on Etsy, so my messages, of course, are always open on Etsy, and they're also always open on Instagram. I just don't open up my personal messages on TikTok because it's too much. I wouldn't be good at getting back to everybody if I have everything open on every social media platform. So I've had my, you know, personal messages, my messaging system open on IG for years. So I just left that open and I just let people know you can always contact me there. But what you do is you need to measure the wrist. And if you don't have a ruler, you know, that goes around, you just take a piece of string, obviously, you know, cut it to the length of the wrist. And you just let me know how the circumference of the wrist. And then I can go from there. So anyways, that's fantastic. Okay. So for going live, I definitely go live on Sunday mornings. If I am not live on Sunday morning, like I went live on Mother's Day, I'll go live for an hour if it's Christmas. For me, it's important to show up. Thank you for that. It's important to show up for myself, to get my week started off in such a positive way, but also for other people. I think it's important to show up. So I will be live on Sunday mornings. I will begin between 10 and 11, and I will be live for an hour and a half to 2 hours every single Sunday, unless I am ill or unless I have like internet problems, telephone, Wi-Fi problems. So those would be the only 2 reasons that I don't go live. Even if I'm on vacation and stuff, I've done lives from hotel rooms. You know, I just show up. Every Sunday it's a little different. It's usually chaotic. There's no rhyme or reason. We just visit, and I have a fantastic time. So hopefully everyone else does as well. Then as far as lives, like I'm going to do a chaotic bracelet live on Thursday, or Let's Open Something live on a Wednesday night. I post them as stories to warn people. That sounds horrible. To let people know, to inform people. Warn was not the right word. That sounded horrible, Ursula. To inform people that I'm going live, I always make it a story. So if you see a story from me and you like the lives, please watch it because it is information about the next coming live. I usually post it once or twice. Try to give as much, you know, notice a couple of times as I can. As far as Ask Crack Saturdays, there will be no warning. I don't know what time and I don't know what day. It'll be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday afternoon. That's all I can tell you. Sometimes I film and I'm done at 11:30 in the morning on a Thursday and I make Saturday. Sometimes I film and I'm done at 2 o'clock on a Wednesday and I just finish Saturday. So whatever day I finish Saturday, we're going to try going live when I am done filming for the morning. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if people don't enjoy it and you know, I don't know, we can try the other space as well, because I sort of feel out of my element in here. Like my live, you know, I have all my earrings. I just have everything going on in the other space. And here I'm a little out of my element hanging out in Carl's bar. But so for this live, it's going to be a surprise. It has to be. There's no way to warn anyone. So I have not done that live yet, my friend. Grace Smart, thank you for that question. I bought they look kind of yucky. I mean, I'm going to be honest. They look kind of yucky. So I bought one of those mint green, thank you for that, one of those mint green balls where you put food together. You like pour milk and add ice cream. I don't know what the hell's going on. Seriously. I did have some very kind people in the comments give me some tips like, you need a resin light. Like as if I'm curing my nails. I don't own one. So I'm going to order some type of a resin flashlight. That is the live. That's the type of live I will plan. I'll know what night. Maybe I'll do it on a Saturday afternoon so kiddos could join in. Everybody can help me in the comments. That's the type of live I will definitely make a story. Right. So that's how I warn people. Nope. Inform people that I'm going live is with stories. So I did do the peas in a pod opening. Yep, if you go to my Let's Open Something video list, so if you're on my any creator's main page who does video list, you have all the information, and then across the top of the videos is a bar that goes this way. If you scroll over and find Let's Open Something, is where those go. And then I do a very good job. I'm patting myself on the back, I'm going to be honest. I title things for my own benefit as well, in case I want to share it, you know, on YouTube and different things and stuff. I know instantly by looking at the title, I know exactly which video it is. So it is literally, I believe it says Let's Open, and then it says Peas in a Pod. Oh dear, I hope everybody's okay. Sirens. So it says Let's Open Something. You open that and you just slowly scroll down and look for Let's Open Peas in a Pod. And that's where it is. And the ass cracks are there, lip syncs are there. I used to make duets. Carl's Bar, the old stuff from Carl's Bar is there, where I'm like, see you tomorrow. Those are all in there. I did, Saturday's there. Let's Go Shopping videos. It's all along the top there. And that's how you find those. So that's fantastic. You were watching them the other day, Stephanie. Oh, man. It makes me nostalgic now when I see it. And then I also watch it and I'm like, Ursula, what the hell was wrong with your lighting? Like, shame on you. So those were even before the... I know you do, Michelle. You mention that all the time. I do miss Carl's Bar as well. The only time we hang out in Carl's Bar is for, Ass Crack Thursday shots and then, of course, Saturday. And that's it. And Brenda Lee. Oh, you love them too, my friend. Yeah, isn't that fun? Well... yeah, the problem that we're definitely going to run into with Carl's Bar, most of my one-liners were there. It was a great opportunity to do one-liners, and TikTok does not really enjoy one-liners anymore. So they aren't much to show them. So they like the longer content, which is okay, because I'm freaking chatty. And I have more people tell me that I'm too chatty, like in the comments and stuff, and I absolutely love it. So now what I've started doing is, just so that people know, especially live type friends and stuff. You're here because you're familiar with my content, chances are. So I get, the comments are rude. Like, let's just be honest. They're rude, and that's fine. I find them funny, and I always have. Like, I've always found it very comical that somebody will take their time and energy to type something about, I hate your content, or you talk too much, or you just waste time, like all this kind of stuff. And I've always found it comical. So, I have a moderator who helps me with content, comments and stuff, so I don't see anything negative. But once in a while, she'll mention something funny, and we just laugh, like we find them so funny. So I decided to start holding on to some of them. Because when it comes to comedy, not only is timing everything, but it is that fine line of sarcasm. So there's that fine line where you're sarcastic and you're just like a horrible bitch, and you know what I mean, like you're slamming somebody. And then there's it's okay, and I can just work with this, and there's a fine line in the middle where you can dangle in between. And I have to be honest, that's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite type of comedy. And so finally I thought, okay, if I block out their names, because of course they just get, blocked, they get deleted and blocked. So if I keep their anonymity, if I, hide keep it private, I don't want any arguments, I don't want any, I'm like, we can actually have a little bit of fun with this. because I love that line of sarcasm. As a matter of fact, the one for, I actually laughed out loud at myself, and I don't laugh out loud at myself very often. Somebody commented something so just obnoxious. Is it tonight's? No, I think it's next Tuesday's Funko soda can video opening. I laughed out loud at myself on that one. Like, I had to pause the camera and I chuckled for a minute because the whole thing is just so ridiculous. Because the comment is just so rude. And then to be able to find that little fine line of sarcasm, I ended up laughing at myself. But anyways, so I've started doing that. I started having some fun with it, making a little jest of it. I think one of the main reasons why I did it, not to get too philosophical and things and all that, but this whole social media thing, it just takes off and it runs away. And these, even kiddos and teenagers who think that there's no effects to their actions and all that kind of stuff or whatever. It's to show the littles that that watch my content, that this kind of stuff, it's not acceptable and it's not okay, but it also doesn't change my day. Like, I think that's important. I don't internalize it at all. I don't give a shit. Like, I find it comical. And so to be able to take things that are supposed to be hurtful and unkind and just rude, and somebody just wants to be mean and to try to ruin your day, but to be able to twist it in such a way that you can find the humor in it and it doesn't actually affect me at all, I think that's important to show the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds that watch, my opening content. So anyways, that's why I decided to ultimately, that was the ultimate decision. I had a discussion with my moderator several times about it, and she started saving me all of these. And we're chuckling. And then I'm like, okay, if I protected their privacy, because also keep in mind, most of them are probably, not most of them, half of them are probably children. So to protect their privacy was important to me. But then also to possibly teach, our youngsters that this isn't acceptable and it's not okay, but it also doesn't change my day at all. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, literally. So let's chuckle at them. Anyways, do you do the little inside jokes? You catch a lot of those. Well, you've watched for a long time too, Brennan. I think that has something to do with it. There's a lot of little subtle, like, honestly, if you go on and you watch every night, I post something every evening, sometimes something during the day too, once in a while for fun. Or I post, my backup account, not so much, because that's just my personal thoughts and story times and dogs and all that kind of fun stuff. But on this page, they kind of weave together. So sometimes you'll be watching an Ass Crack, shot glass video, and you'll be like, wait a minute, on Sunday with her Funko, didn't she? Yeah. So sometimes it's fun. It makes me chuckle. So that's why. And I'm like, even if people don't catch this, it's okay, because it makes me love what I do. Like, I love having that mindset and finding a way to make that work for the 5 people who might actually get every single running joke. I'm willing to do that because it makes me chuckle as well. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at all these fun people. I mean, we're all hanging out together. There's hundreds of us on a Wednesday. I can't believe I thought it was Tuesday. I think in the live description, I even put it's Saturday on Tuesday. That's the kind of week I've had. But the good news, I will share good news with my friends. I have editing to do, and I have the important emails to return, and I have a voiceover to do, and plus, when I open things, I've shown some after lives, on my personal page. When I create opening content videos, the shit that I'm throwing and the trash and all that, that's all obviously very real. So, and hanging the earrings back up, I always say, every time I wear, I'm just going to hang them right. And then you get busy, that mind gets spinning and I don't want to lose it. So I just start piling them. It takes me 20 minutes to find the right spot on the earring tree to put all the earrings away. So there's still quite a bit of work that has to be done, but I'm all done. Like tomorrow, I plan on just creating a couple of fun things from my personal page. I think I'm going to start doing like one shelf at a time. For that shelf in back of me. Like, I think we're going to look at one shelf at a time on my personal page and then maybe fix it. And then maybe a few days later, we'll take a look, because it's a disaster right now. It's an absolute, I bought a few things to hang up things and organize things, but I haven't had time to do it. So I'm thinking of like doing one shelf at a time every 3 or 4 days, and we can kind of do a before and after. And I have to edit my nail. I made a nail. And with the nail content this week on my personal page comes, a little TJ Maxx haul. This is one of the tops I got. I absolutely love it. It's in my color wheel. I'm supposed to wear this blue. I don't really have earrings that match very well, but this goes good enough. But it was only like $15, like super lightweight and comfortable. So I was excited about that, but you'll see it tonight on my uncensored page, threesons.uncensored. When I hold it up in the car, I actually bought this yesterday after my nail appointment. So thank you so much. Okay, yes, so let's see. It is 1:15, and I do have more work to do, so this will not be one of my long, regular lives, which does upset me because I do enjoy so hanging out with my friends. It is a great deal. Isn't it fantastic? Was it Missy? I missed it. But not only is it in my color wheel, but like it's so lightweight, you can wear it on a hot day, even though it's long sleeves, keep the bugs off, like that kind of a thing. Just the way it's cut and stuff, it's perfect for me. Honestly, if they had it in a few other bright colors, I would have gotten it in pink. And I was thinking coral, but sometimes coral bugs me. But I love this blue, so thank you. Thanks so much. I wore it for Saturday because it gets hot. I am in the media room. It's on the second floor of my home. We just have this big room, which is actually sort of turned into Three Sons. Three Sons is a business. I don't know if anybody knows that, but Three, S-U-N-Z-Z-Z, is an LLC. So it has literally turned into Three Sons LLC up here in my media room. But it gets warm. Like it's on the second floor, and we don't have the air conditioner and stuff in yet. And there is a road, so if I open up all the windows, it's just enough that it drives me nuts. I don't know if you guys would be able to pick up on it in a video, but I can pick up on it. So I keep the windows closed, second floor, and oh my gosh, it's the only room in the entire house that has carpeting. We don't allow the dogs in here. The rest of the house is all, hardwood floors. So in here, there's wall-to-wall carpeting and stuff, and it gets very hot. But this room is huge. I forget what I was saying about that. Anyways, so, that's why I put on this top. It all came back to me. That's why I put did you get your giveaway? Oh, yay! 27 Barbie B. Excellent. Barbie was our adult, meaning over 21, I guess, because of shot glasses. So our over 21 giveaway winner. So that is fantastic. Yeah, it is Wednesday, my friend. Thank you for that, Madison. I did. I thought it was Tuesday until I started this live. That's how busy I was this week. I was thinking I filmed for the last couple days, but I did not. I had yesterday off for errands, and the house got cleaned, and, lunch with chaotic coordinators and all that kind of stuff. So, ooh, that's so fun. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. And the good news is there'll be another one. There will definitely be another giveaway. I've started sneaking little things aside. I've made a few extra little pairs of, mini brand earrings and things and stuff like that. So I'm already starting a little pile, and just randomly once in a while. I would love to be able to do that. And I'm so glad the troll people haven't, weren't able to stop that. I thought about it, but they didn't do any harm that I noticed. I, of course, was watching for fear somebody got hacked or anything like that. They didn't do any harm that I noticed. It's the oddest thing. They just take your profile picture in a couple of your videos, and they get people to try to join their, I don't know. If people are aware, like, on TikTok are aware that this can happen. My fear, of course, is for the little kiddos. So, okay, obsessed with frog hunting. That's so cute. Ooh, yay, Amy. I love hearing that you took yourself a mental health day. I love those words so much, so that is fantastic. Speaking of sparkles, Stephanie, I just created a few videos, so I'm pretty certain it's tonight's video. I have on my favorite sparkly t-shirt. So I wore that today and thought of you, my friend. I did, because I got a brown cover-up. So if you watch, it's so funny how everything ties together, but if you watch my personal page, I'll show the TJ Maxx haul tonight, and then you can come over to my professional page and you'll actually see me wearing it. So isn't that funny? It's just weird. Oh, that's fantastic, that grave lady. I appreciate you being here. So, well, we all have to watch out for the kiddos, do we not? There's a big responsibility that goes here. There's a big responsibility. So, even with doing the alcohol type content, yes, I'm very careful not to mix the two. So hopefully parents are aware, that my shopping content is often about PG-13. Sometimes I swear and stuff a little bit, and I try not to show inappropriate shot glasses. I go to Spencer's, so it's PG-13, I would say. And then, of course, there's Ass Cracks and Saturday, which you know, if I swear and things, it's alcohol and all that. That's definitely my adult content. And then my let's open something content. If I am opening something, I don't care what it is, even in the car and I've gone shopping and all that and voiced over or whatever, that is all PG. It's PG from, you know, from the 2-year-olds can sit in front of it and watch if they want to. So, okay, fantastic. Ooh, another mental health day. I do love to hear that. Oh, thank you, Jen. I appreciate you watching, my friend. It's rough. You know, one of the things I stopped doing, and I would recommend everyone to stop doing, because occasionally people will say, how do I, and you did this, and did that work for you? Don't watch numbers. It can be torturous. It can be absolutely torturous. It can create doubt. It can take away self-confidence. It can take away drive and ambition. Like, why am I going to make this anyways if only 200 people are going to see it? Like, it can play some serious mental games. So when I started ignoring numbers, which for me was actually a long time ago, it was on Twitter. You know, I've been on Twitter for 10 years to write jokes. So about 5 or 6 years into Twitter, the number thing just went away. I just literally tweet for fun. I tweet what's on my mind. If I think it's funny, and as long as it's appropriate and isn't offend anybody, you know, those kind of things. And I do the same thing on TikTok. You just have to love what you're creating, and you have to not worry about the numbers, because things change so much. I've been on here a couple of years, and it's changed so much just in the time I was on here. You know, you could get viral opening a soda that, you know, sprays your neighbor. Like, what the hell's that about? There's no work in that. There's no, like, what's going on? Like, and then it twisted to, you know, I could do short little whatever things and something might go viral or whatever. But if you just don't pay any attention to it. So I love to create the longer content. I love to be able to visit and stuff. It makes me happy. I love to do it. I love to offer that to people, and the right people will find it. Like, if they enjoy that content, they'll find it. So that's the way I look at it. Actually, I just got it at TJ Maxx. I'll post a video tonight on my personal page, threesons.uncensored. It's actually my nail appointment, but during my nail appointment, after my nail appointment, I went to TJ Maxx and just found it yesterday, and I am absolutely loving it. I hope that it washes well. It's the type of material, I hope it doesn't fall apart as long as it's well made, but it's that lightweight material, so I hope it doesn't fall apart. Okay, so it's 12:50, and I still have quite a bit of I have Mondays, and then I also have today's editing to do with a little bit of voiceover and stuff in there. So I have quite a bit of work still to do, and I have 2 or 3 important emails. I forget, but I have them written down. Important emails for work that I need to return today. And there was one other thing, too, as well on my list. So we're going to do, it's Ask Crack Saturday on a Wednesday, even though until 20 minutes ago, I thought it was a Tuesday. So how does that sound? Is that going to be okay? Is it quite see-through? Oh, no. I hope not, because I just created a video in it. I mean, you can see the shoulder here, but this one isn't. I don't think so. I don't think it's see-through. So unless you're seeing something that I'm not seeing, because, of course, I tested it in light, because it's a new shirt. Is it? It's not bad. It's a little. Yes, it is. Really? Well, I mean, a little bit of a bra, I guess, or whatever. Okay. I could wear a tank underneath it, though. Thank you, Stephanie. It is a little. It's pretty sheer on video. The bra shows the cups. It does. Okay, see, I can't see that. Okay, that's good to know. Although it would have been good to know about an hour and a half ago when I was making my Saturday video. So the good news with Saturday is usually I have a bunch of shit in front of me. So the good news with Saturday, but from now on, I guess I'll have to wear it. I wonder if I could wear it like with a black bra. Maybe I could just do that. I mean, I don't care if my bra shows a little bit, please. You know, I'm 51 years old, as long as it's appropriate. So, cute cami, yeah. I mean, I might put on a little tank underneath it then, I guess. I just was careful of this when I was creating the video. I'm mindful of this area. But I don't know. I mean, I still can't see it. So, but of course I have the blinding light, so that's interesting. Okay, good. Good. So I do know the 2 boxes for today, because when I made the Saturday video, I thought it would be fun to just sort of whisper, you know, who we did this past Tuesday during the live. So I do know that. Let's see if I can just set this up. I have my bar bra rag, and then I have my buzzers close by still. I do have all my shot glasses ready. And we're just going to try to do it like it's a Saturday. And I'm also going to hope that it's not absolutely disgusting, because what are you going to do about it when it's live? So, all right, here we go. The first one. So, I feel like I should go through the motions. Let's just do it for fun. It's Ass Crack Saturday on a Wednesday, where we see if two states should share a shot. There. And then I usually do a little something. Oh, no, I have to choose the two states. This week, I should move it then. This week, I choose this state and this state. I won't hang up on you, but I do have that habit of pushing the button. I love to do that. Let me share with you briefly why I push the button. I don't like ending things like that, and I feel like I'm not ending the video if I do that. And number two, it saves editing time. So I don't have to edit the end of those segments if you think about it at all. I shut the segment off when I'm done with it. So anyways, that's a little tip. Huge time saver with all the editing I do. So I've opened the flaps, and this week, Susan in North Carolina will be sharing a shot with Sue in New York. Okay, how's that? Does that make sense to everybody? Now I'll do this one first. So it's Susan first. Susan is donating John A.P. Connolly, a salted caramel. Is it a whiskey? It's the Bougie Sound Distillery, 75% proof, American small batch. I don't know whether or not it's a whiskey. I can take my time and look now. I don't have to worry about running out of time. Doesn't actually say. Spirits distilled from grain with natural flavor added. So here's what it looks like. John P. Connolly, salted caramel. My guess is that it's a whiskey. Doesn't really look like a bourbon. And did I say the proof? Yes. 35.5% alcohol by volume, and it is 75% proof. So this is North Carolina, Susan. Now, if you're wondering, I actually take the box, and I do open it over here in the distance, so I can't see what nips are in it, but I can see Susan, North Carolina, because then I can glance when I need to. Okay. It does look like a whiskey, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like a whiskey to me, a salted caramel whiskey. But it literally, unless it says it here, like in the story of this distillery, I don't actually see where it says. It just keeps saying spirits. You know, flavor added to spirits. Crafting daily spirits. So it's a spirit. Okay, and next up is Sue in New York. We'll be donating passion fruit. New Amsterdam, passion fruit, flavored vodka. Trying to see the proof because sometimes people are curious. I am literally not, here it is, 70 proof, 35% alcohol by volume. This is 70 proof, New Amsterdam passion fruit. So we're having a salted caramel passion fruit, which sounds gross. I mean, we're going to be honest, because this is also a vodka, right? So a vodka and whiskey. Maybe I won't be editing all afternoon. We'll see. We're going to have a salted caramel passion fruit. You know what I'm thinking, though? I'm going to be honest. If it's like a cake, like if it's sweet enough, like a caramel, like if you think of some type of a cake, a fruit-type cake where you could drizzle caramel on the top of it, it might be okay. It might be. So these are the two from today. And now I'm actually going to I move it so I don't want to see the nips inside, because I am a person who loves surprises. I don't want to see one nip that's in the box. So over here we have Susan from North Carolina is sharing a shot with Sue from New York for when I need to cheat. Yeah, like a fruit dip. Right, like a fruit dip. I just wonder if passion fruit is too much like a berry, because like strawberries dunked in caramel, not so much. Blueberries dunked in caramel, sounds kind of gross. But like apples or pears or anything like that dunked in caramel, it actually sounds kind of good. So, it looked salty. Oh, it's a whiskey. Thank you, that grave lady. Someone's doing their research, and thanks for the pin, my moderating friend. I appreciate it. Okay, great. I'm going to move this a little bit closer now. There we go. I might get a little darker away from the light and stuff, but I'm going to move this a little bit closer. Susan and Sue are doing me dirty. Now here's also the good news. I should be able to try a little sample because I'm not pressed for time. So we have decided to not sample. I have decided, we talked about it in the comments a bit, not to sample because I'm so pressed for time. I can't have a good time and enjoy the process. Chat a little bit, throw in a few jokes and one-liners and some props. I can't do anything. If I'm done, pulling them out and then I taste them each and talk about it and then I put them together and talk about it, that's all I'll be doing. So I'm like, screw that. So we just don't sample because I like to be chatty and I like to play with my props. I like my little stupid buzzers. I like the whole process. So we have our cheers button here, which is on, so nobody has to listen to me swallow. And then we have do I like it or do I not like it on my bar bra rag. Hey, Belle's Bomb friend. Great to see your face. I have on my slightly see-through new shirt. Might start wearing a tank under it. I might not if it's hot. I don't know, it's okay. Just a lightweight cami, maybe. I'm not certain if I should be excited or scared either. The longer I stall, it just proves that point. So I do have 2 shot glasses today. I pulled out my Evil Queen for one of them because we're going to try a sample because we have the time. And then this, I think it was a gift, which sounds horrible. I don't remember if it was a gift or if I purchased it for myself. Like sometimes I see funny little shot glasses. And I've had it for so long I can't remember. But it says down the hatch. What did we pull out first? This caramel, which we learned was a whiskey, salted caramel whiskey. I do so love the Old Smoky. Is it Old Smoky salted caramel whiskey? But one of our TikTok friends in here just did some research for us. Let me smell it. Okay, it smells super sweet. I expected a little hit of the, alcohol to make my eyes burn. But it actually smells sweet. I'm curious to see if it's actually sweeter than the Old Smoky salted caramel whiskey. So here's our little sample because I have a lot of editing to do this afternoon. So this is from Susan, I'm cheating, in North Carolina. I'll give you the name again. John A.P. Connolly, a salted caramel whiskey. Let's see. I like the Old Smoky better. It's not quite as smooth. It's just as sweet. I can definitely taste the salted caramel. It's not like it needs to be sweeter. Sometimes the vodkas, you're like, that needs to be a little sweeter. It's definitely sweet enough and has a pretty good caramel flavor. It's not as smooth as the Old Smoky. So it's still tasty. And I am going to put my lid right back on because I've done that more than once during filming. Okay, so that was the Evil Queen shot glass. With that, Susan from North Carolina is going to share a shot with this new Amsterdam, the passion fruit, which I'm certain is a vodka. It's a flavored vodka, yes. This one is 70 proof. This is from Sue in New York. You guys will have to give me some feedback, like whether or not this is, I have a bar bra rag close by. My rubber struggles are real. So I wrote rubber struggles on this. But you will have to let me know whether or not Sactordang Live. I expect to hear from my moderating friends who are in here. If you wouldn't mind shooting me a quick message, I appreciate your feedback always. With whether or not this is worth doing, if everybody seems like they're having a good time and is being kind and stuff in the comments. If you could let me know that, I would appreciate it. So passion fruit, New Amsterdam, into my down the hatch shot glass, which has seen cleaner days, but we're not going to worry about that. Oh, I need to smell it first. Whew. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm really crazy about passion fruit. I definitely smell the fruitiness, which surprises me. Again, it's not burning my nostrils like, plain vodka. So it definitely has plenty of sugar in it. I don't know if I'm crazy about passion fruit. I mean, seriously, what the hell is it? Anyways, Sue from New York. Let's see. That's not a favorite. Berries, like I'm picking up on berries. And it has like a little hit after it that seriously, it's like old berries. You know how you eat older berries and they're overripe? Like you're like, ooh, I should have eaten that yesterday. That's exactly what this tastes like. It tastes like it should have been drank yesterday. Yeah, so it's not great. And it could just be the whole passion fruit experience. I'm not even 100% certain what a passion fruit is, and I'm quite certain that I don't really care for it. It's sweet enough, which is nice. I didn't know if it would also just have that hit of vodka, which it does not, and it's also smooth enough. But it tastes like a really over-ripened berry that you should have put in the freezer and used for smoothies. That's what it tastes like. But that's okay, because people always are like, I feel so badly that you didn't. It's all part of the fun. Like, that's what I love to do. So that's part of the fun for me. So no worries ever. I just ask people, I'm not accepting donations right now because we do have 30-something boxes. So, yeah, there's a lot of alcohol over here. But if I do accept donations again, I ask people to send in what they would drink. So, and whether or not I like it isn't relevant. I mean, that's all part of the fun, to see if we should mix the two of them together. So, speaking of that, here are my shot glasses now put aside, and I do have an ass crack. So briefly, if you don't know, I do have an Etsy shop. The link is in my bio. It is Three Suns merch, the 3 SUNZZZ merch. And in my Etsy shop, I do have the new crown cap, which I do love, says Rock On the back. I do still have beanies listed once it expires. I won't list it again until winter, but if you wanted to pick up a couple of hats, the Rock On beanie is still in there. Of course, I make the chaotic bracelets, and then there's the ass crack shot glasses, and there's also the Rock On reusable tote for Library Day or for groceries. I feel like there's one more thing in there. Oh, earrings. And the Adorables earrings. So there's Snow White, the Pixar Fest, Rivaling Royals, the Villains Pack, and Stitch, which are super cute. So those are in there as well. So I appreciate all of the support. I do so much. So that's my Etsy shop. So that's where you'll find the Ass Crack shot glass. Once in a while, people still ask me in the comments, how can I get one of those? So it is in my Etsy shop. Okay, so we're going to put them on the right side so I don't get confused. Susan in North Carolina with our salted caramel. I'm going to pour a little shy, and I did in my Saturday video as well. I still have work to do, so this is actually work. I know it's super fun, but that's not my fault. But I actually have work to do today. And then in the other half will be the new Amsterdam passion fruit, which I've had better, but it is what it is. And it's all part of the fun. And I do have a stomach of steel. I always have. People will often ask me, does it ever make you ill? No. If it made me ill, or even a chance of being ill, I wouldn't do it. Who would do that? So no thank you. Ooh, the caramel with like a banana. When are you going to do a Little Mermaid shot glass video? I have them all saved, Dallas. Thank you for that, my friend. So I asked for recommendations for like, I guess all Disney, just Disney anything. You know, Little Mermaid, some people sent in Snow White, like different fantastic ideas for Ass Crack shot glass videos. The problem that I have, my friend, is it's all time. It is literally all time. So I only post one Ass Crack shot glass video a week because they don't do quite as well. And it's not a numbers thing for me. Like, I only want to post things that do really well. But I do want to post things that people want to see. And the opening videos and the shopping videos do better. So I post one Ass Crack shot glass video a week for the people who love it. So for me to be able to go through all, you know, I have 100 recommendations saved. So I would love to. And I will someday, but they're all saved. You know what I mean? And it's just a time. If I made a Ass Crack shot glass video every night, which I have no intention of doing, because I actually don't drink that much. People will often ask me like my opinions about different, and I don't know. I learn right along with you. I've never had passion fruit vodka before. I'm quite certain this is a first for me. So I sort of learn along with everybody, trying new alcohols and things to mix them and just have fun. So, but I wouldn't do it every night anyways. You know, a couple of nights, I end up doing 2 shots a week because I do Saturday and then I also do the Ass Crack shot glass video. And that's plenty for me. So I wouldn't be able to do it, you know, 5 nights a week anyways. But eventually, they're all saved. I did hold on to them because some of them honestly look delicious. So, okay, so here we go. I have my bar bra rag down here, and then I have, you're a little higher than you normally are when I film this, but I have my 2 buzzers, and then I have my cheers buzzer, and in this cheek, you all know now that I cheat. So in this cheek, we have Susan from North Carolina with, oh, I didn't put my alcohols here, although you can't see them anyway, but I like to have them close by. So in this cheek, we have Susan from North Carolina with our salted caramel whiskey. And in this cheek, we have Sue from New York with our passion fruit. Is that all I say? No, I usually make up a name, don't I? So our salted passion fruit. Yeah, our salted passion fruit. But here's the question. Should North Carolina and New York share a shot? That's a no. Woo! Adding salted caramel to that passion fruit does not make it any better. There's something about it. It has a little, hits the back of my tongue like something's wrong. So do not care for the passion fruit at all. So North Carolina and New York should indeed not share a shot. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next Saturday. Rock on. And that's it. Yeah, that was not. The salted caramel whiskey made it so, palatable. Like it was okay, so I could swallow it and my eyes aren't watering, so it's okay. But this passion fruit stuff, this is nasty. Don't care for this at all. Is it better live? Brenna Lee? I feel badly. I do feel badly because if Susan and Sue aren't in here, you know what I mean? Or people who live in North Carolina and they tune in every week because they want to see what's in the North Carolina box, they've missed it. So I'm always sort of torn. Also, when I do, blind ball type opening lives, the people who are kind enough to send in goodies and I'm opening them, and if they aren't there in that live, they miss it. But I'm trying to keep up, which sounds, you know what I mean? It sounds ridiculous, but it's honest. I'm trying to keep up with all of these kind things that people have sent in and we get to open and experience together. And I don't want it to take 18 months to finish these boxes. So I thought live once a week. When I'm done filming Saturday, I'll go live and I'll do a Tuesday Saturday or a Wednesday Saturday and then get a little more editing done. I'm done filming for the day. As a professional actor, I would never have a shot of alcohol and then put myself on film. Like I would never do that. So I am completely done filming for the day. I also always film like opening videos and shopping videos, of course, because I'm driving and things. Those first. And then I end my filming day with the Ass Crack Shot Glass video. And then the next time I film, I end my day with the Saturday video. So, can you record them since they are shorter and post on YouTube? Okay, that's a good idea, Stephanie Nicole Frazier. Thank you for that, my friend. I wish I had my little notepad. Yes, because I don't. I've had people ask, I can never see your lives. Can you record them and put them on YouTube? But they're like 2 hours long. Like I can't, my phone, I can't do it. Everything technology, it gets too angry at me. But these are shorter. So these are, I'm hoping to keep them about a half an hour, but everybody knows how I get chatty. So they might be closer to 45 minutes to an hour, but I try my best to keep them a half an hour. But that's something I could download to my phone and post on YouTube. So that's a fantastic idea. My YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook comedy page, they're all Three Sons. They're all the same, 3 SUNZZZ. My Etsy shop is Three Sons with the word merch after it. You can get to everything in my bio link. So everything is there. Oh, do you, Brenna Lee? That's sweet, my friend. That is just great. I can't believe so many people tuned in like on a Wednesday afternoon to just hang out and chat a little bit. I almost feel like I should entertain constantly, and that's just the actor in me probably. So like in my live space, we can talk about books and earrings. I can show different things I've opened, like we can do things. And in here, I'm like, I'm just going to be visiting for 15 minutes, and then I'll put together a Saturday shot for 15 minutes. And I'm like, that's not really very entertaining. I don't know if people are going to want to tune in. So I'm so glad, and I got to see all of these beautiful faces. I'm glad. So should we do this again? I mean, next, either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Chances are, or Thursday. Chances are, yes. Okay, great. I appreciate that feedback. Chances are it will never be a Monday because on Monday I record in order. People ask me different things on how I organize things, and just as an actor, I record in order. So on Mondays I often make the Thursday Ass Crack Shot Glass video. And I never make 2 drinking videos in one day. So I make that on Mondays. So it would either be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And it would be You know, sometimes I wrap up at 11:30. Sometimes I don't wrap up until 1:30. Somewhere in that window is when I usually finish. And it will be, I'm sitting here with all of these goodies and everything's out and my buzzers are out and I'm just ready to begin the second half of my day, but let me do a live first. So it would either be on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And it would be sometime probably between, let's say, 11 and 2, just to make it as, you know, broad of a range as possible. So, oh, I appreciate that, Stephanie. I mean, I think you can possibly, can you like set, like if you follow along and you can set like a chime or something to know when somebody goes live. So if somebody is really interested in the Saturday, you know, shots during the week, I would recommend doing that where you click on the little bell and it will alert you that a creator has gone live. I guess I would recommend that. That would probably be the easiest way to try to catch them every week. So, oh, that's great. Notifications. Thank you. Everybody knows how the struggle is real for me. So notifications, something you turn on. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate that, Laura. Something you turn on notifications, and then it'll just chime or something at you, and then you know I'm live, and then maybe you're in a location where you can watch slightly, you know, adult content. So, but it was super fun for me. And this will be a way, I mean, then that way we're actually using up, you know, 4 boxes a week. You know, we're doing 4 different minis a week, and we can sort of make a little bit of a dent in this. I just feel badly, like, you know, Susan and Sue, if they aren't in here, I didn't see them pop up, and if they aren't in here, then they've missed a couple of their you know, minis. But if I rotate it and stuff enough, I mean, they'll still be used on Saturdays. It's not like they're only going to be used on lives now that they can never see. And then I will think about the YouTube thing. If I keep it to like a half an hour or 45 minutes long, I can download it and I'll put it on YouTube, and then I could let people know that it's also there if they didn't happen to see the live. Okay, well, it's 1:15, so I do honestly have to go because I still have, I would say, at least about 2 hours worth of work between emails, yes, a couple of things to set up and editing and stuff to do. I will be posting a video tonight on my personal page, it's Nail Day, with a TJ Maxx haul tour? No, I guess you just call them hauls. I'm just in the car and showed you what I bought. But that's Nail Day, and that's on threesons.uncensored tonight. And then tonight will be an opening video. I did create an opening video today. So I rarely create a video and post it the same night, but I decided I wanted to do an extra opening video this week. So tonight I had a Let's Go video slotted, but I'm like, I'll save that for next week, and I'll create some new content for tonight. So hopefully you can all check it out if you like that. Okay, fantastic. I appreciate all the gifts so much, and I appreciate people taking an hour out of their, you know, Wednesday afternoon to hang out with me. And I also appreciate the fact that you let me know it was Wednesday, because seriously, since I woke up this morning until I went live that very first time, I thought it was Tuesday. So just in case you wonder how my week's going. But I will see you on the pages. I appreciate all the love and kindness, and thank you so much for my moderators, giving everyone kind notes, for stopping by, you know, letting everybody, everybody's welcome in here. Kindness matters, and they weed out everybody who's not kind. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your afternoon to make certain everybody has a safe space here. And I guess we'll do this again next week. I don't know what day, and I don't know what time, but it was fun for me. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. Rock on. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000,